Today about day one. Okay, what happens on a day one? And I'm probably going to piss some people off today, and that's fine. I'm just going to go on a rant, all right, and show you what I used to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rewind 15 years and show you what I was taught in school, and then what I do today, 15 years later, and how it's basically the opposite. So, when I was doing my T10, I was working with a doc. He was probably seeing 250, 300 people a week, fairly successful. Most people would consider him successful. But he was with a coach. He was with a practice management company. The script, he's like, okay, you interns, okay, as a group with a group of other, T10s and 9s and whatnot. And here was the script, is this 2-page thing that we had to memorize. And it looks something like this. I'm trying to, go back 15 years. It's been a long time. So I'm trying to go back, but it looks something like this, all right? Patients in the exam room, you walk in, they're on a table, you're standing up, you're gonna go and stand in front of this nervous system poster, this autonomic chart, and your script looks something like this. Hey Mary, I'm Dr. Mannie, nice to meet you. I understand you have headaches. Before we get into your headaches, I wanna tell you a little bit more about our clinic, how we operate. I wanna tell you more about why we're unique, why we're different, and why we get such great results. Okay, then you go on, God put this amazing healing power in your brain and your spinal cord. Your brain is sending signals down your spinal cord, out these nerves, to all your different muscles, tissues, cells, organs in your body. If you get a kink in the system, or bone out of place irritate nerve that shuts off the message, your brain can't send signals. Over time, you build yourself sick. You understand what I'm trying to get at, right? It was all about me and how great I am, and this is why we're different, guys. Patients don't care. This is gonna be hard for you to process. Patients don't care about you. They don't care about your technique. Patients don't care about how many square feet you have. They don't care about your granite countertops. Okay, they only care about themselves. Understand that. Patients only care about themselves. You just have to bridge that gap and show them that what you have is the solution to their problem. That's all it is. And so many doctors just screw it up by talking about themselves. All right? Here's what my day one looks like now. It's like I walk in, Mary's sitting there. I look over that intake form. I say, Mary, looks like you have some headaches. Tell me more. How can I help? Like, those are the first two questions I'd ask. Tell me more. How can I help? And then I just listen. I listen. 2 ears, 1 mouth, right? I listen, and I make eye contact, and I take notes, and I ask questions. Why do I ask questions? So I can gather up ammunition, so I can close the deal. Okay? Instead of blah blah blah. This is how great I am. This is my technique. Da da da. I do neurological based care. I do corrective. I do structural corrective-based care that nobody else does. They don't care. They want a clinical result. They're not paying you for your technique. They're paying for a clinical result. That makes sense? So, Mary, what's going on with these headaches? And these are the questions I ask them. How long have you had them? How is it affecting your life? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, how bad is it? How many other doctors have you seen before calling us? What's going to happen if you don't get this thing fixed? Make sense? Hot button questions that need to be asked. All right? And I ask them, do you want to get this thing fixed or do you not? It's a yes or no question, but then I say, this is what I'm going to recommend. Okay? Sensitivities, deficiencies, and toxicities. We have to address the chemical. We have to look at your diet, look at the nutrients where we're deficient. We need to deflame and detoxify things. And I take their symptoms or whatever they're struggling with, and I'll tie it into what we have and what we offer. A lot of times I just tie it into inflammation. We have to deflame and detoxify. Okay, but that's getting into the consultation. But initially, so my day one is the history, consult, goals, financial test. That's it, those 5 things. History, letting them talk for a good 10, 15 minutes. What I say is about 2 minutes. All right, they don't care. They don't care, like I said, they don't care about you, your technique, how great you are. They don't care that you have 150 testimonials on your walls. while you're giving them an office tour and showing them how great your office is. They don't care. All right. So let them talk and talk and talk. You're going to listen. You're going to take notes, but you're going to dig into the hot button so you can grab the ammunition so that you can go and close this deal on that day one. Makes sense? History, consult. My consult's 2 minutes. Okay, I'm not going to get into consult now, but it's how we basically transitioned into the financial. I go over the goals. Okay, what do you want? What's your goal? What do you want to get accomplished? Well, obviously, you want to get rid of these headaches. I'm assuming, right? Let them answer. I'm assuming you want to get rid of these headaches, right? As you're shaking your head, yes. They nod along with it. This is what I'm going to recommend. It's this program. And I give them 5 options. And they pick one. They choose one. And it's this one that's $19.95. Great. That's what I'm going to recommend for you. I mean, it's a little bit different than that, but I'm going to steer them towards what I recommend. Sometimes I steer people towards a higher one. Sometimes I steer them towards a lower one. It depends on what they're coming in with and how many follow-ups I'm going to recommend for them. But I'm going to steer them. I'm going to say, this is what I'm going to recommend. Sensitivities, deficiencies, and toxicity. Let's get you tested. Let's dig. Let's dig to find the root cause that nobody else has done. Okay, we're going to put you on a plan. We're going to put you on a protocol to deflame and detoxify. And if we need to do more tests online, we can. But I'm not going to stop until we've got this thing fixed. Okay, if we tread water 4, 5, 6 weeks into this thing, we're going to dig a little bit deeper. Right? So, guys, it's not hard. You guys make it so complicated and complex that your day one should be 20 minutes. Your day one should be 20 minutes. Let them talk for 10, 12, 15 minutes. Your spiel is 5 minutes. Here's the financial. Let's test. Test for 5 minutes. Get out of there. Done. That's what I do. Simple, easy, convenient. It's fun way to practice. You help a lot of sick people get well, but you gotta systematize it easy. My day one, I could teach a $12 an hour guy to do it by day one. You know, it's not hard. Simple cells. Simple cells. A confused mind can't make a decision. So the more you confuse them and say, I think we should do this and that, and then you confuse them with 15 different things, that's when they say, oh, I got to go think about it. And when they say, I got to think about it, that's a polite way of saying, this sucks, I'm confused, it's too expensive, I'm leaving. Okay? It's the truth. Okay, they just don't want to tell you the truth. So when they say I have to think about it, then you've screwed up. As we close over 90% of the people, it's pretty rare that somebody comes into my office, they leave doing nothing. In which case they probably their condition is not serious enough for them to justify the money anyways. Which is why we dial in, we drill deep into specific conditions that are wrecking people's lives. Okay, that's why I love functional medicine and functional nutrition, is because you can dig deep into those health challenges that people are willing to pay $2,500 for, $3,500 for, $1,500 for, right? You're not a commodity, right? So you can charge whatever you want. You can crank up your cash collections, your case fees, because you have people sitting in front of you that need the help, that everybody else has failed them. That makes sense? So, all right, guys, I got to run. It's a busy day. Last week I was writing a book all week, almost done. This week, I'll put the finishing touches on it this week, and we'll roll it out here in a few weeks. But if you have questions about day one, feel free to throw them in the comment section. If you're watching this on YouTube, throw it in the description. But don't complicate things. Just keep it simple. Keep it tight. Remember, a confused mind can't make a decision, so just keep it simple for them. Give them an option. This is what I'm going to recommend. They pick it. Okay, let's go to work. Boom, done. All right, guys, got to run. See you next time.